Okay, so yeah, today we're going over what is multiclassing. Yeah, it starts on to the bottom of page 26 of the Starfinder core rulebook, and it's pretty simple. Basically, if you're leveling up on something and you do want to, say, choose another class instead of leveling up into, say, Mystic, or say you're a Solarian and you're already like second level Solarian, but you want to really study the Stellar Arts more. I want to be Mystic now because that seems more, mystically inclined. It's right in the name, sort of thing. So yeah, you just choose a level of Mystic. It's pretty easy there for that. You can have both key ability scores from the combined classes. So say the key ability score for a Solarian is their Charisma, but the key ability score for a Mystic is going to be their Wisdom. When you're doing things that do rely on key ability score, such as resolve points, you're going to use whatever's highest. Say you're rolling down the line, or whatever reason you didn't put your highest stat into charisma. You know, if your wisdom happens to be higher, that'll be a boon for you. Or say you're just doing something that relies on, say, like your key ability score, such as a class feature, you'll just use whatever number's higher, which will, it's a pretty big benefit there for that. But one of the biggest dangers of multiclassing is spreading yourself too thin. Say a soldier level 4 plus a second level of Solarian plus a 3 levels of, Technomancer. Well, they're going to get stomped by just a straight up 8 levels of soldier all the way through. So it does put you at a slight disadvantage, but whether you want to be more thematic, like you're trying to make a really iconic character, or you don't really care for optimizing, there you go for that. You can multi-class as many times as you want. For player characters, you can multi-class to fulfill a certain need in the group. Like say you're a group full of Solarians, right? And your quest line is there is a star that's being sapped of energy, and you're all being sent out to do it. But there's also no healer in the group. You can take, you can take like a level of a Mystic and be able to, fulfill that role. Or say there's no face character, choose a, well, I guess this wouldn't really work out for, we'll say you have really high charisma anyway. You want to dabble a little bit into Envoy. That would probably, that would help you out a little bit there for that. Or again, to play as a Master Chief, 5 levels of soldier, 1 level of mechanic, boom, you got Master Chief. DM to consider when having a player who wants to multi-class, instead of just saying, okay, you can choose it. Maybe have your character need to complete some sort of quest line, or what have you, or have some sort of inner realization. This could be nice in a couple ways. One thing I like to do in a lot of my games is sort of give out levels as like a sort of reward. Yeah, sure, level them up for experience and all that, but say one person, they're real say they're a soldier, but you see them always trying to go off and learn a little bit more about technology and the magical arts. Well, if they do something really cool, if they consistently do something really neat, boom, they get a level of Technomancer, and it's something special to that character in a lot of ways, and it'll make it makes more interesting rewards than just a sum of credits or a magic item. It might not be easy to sell the idea of you having to work for certain levels, or work for multi-classing to newer players or power gamers, if they do just say want to make a bunch of levels of soldier, and then to fulfill a niche just so they can slather on some healing for themselves, or just some sort of magic to help them out, a level for Mystic or what have you. But in Starfinder, with all the feats that you get, that really shouldn't be too much of an issue, because there are things like the psychic, minor psychic power that you get from some of the feats. But it's still something to look out for that. Your multi-class abilities can stack. So say you have a Solarian level 1, but a Soldier's level 5. If you do use Plasma Sheath, which is on page 104, it's a move action, along with the extra attacks from charge attacks, you can rush towards your enemies and burn them in melee, and then just take note of which actions fall under which category, so that you still can't do 2 standard actions in a turn, but you can sort of mix and match, so things are just puts you in the most advantageous spot. It gives you more to take advantage of during your turn. I do hope you come up with a lot of neat multi-classing options in your game. Again, this is Lance27 Night. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.